Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Rooster Stone Show. Hey, man. Welcome back, Kyle. It's good to have you back on the show.
Absolutely, bro. Come on, high five.
Dude, give it up. Hey, we have an amazing show for you today. We are doing the best movie soundtrack songs from 1986. Dude, this is like the golden age of cinema for kids. I don't care what anyone says about, the 1930s or 40s. Dude, get out of here. The absolute golden age of movies
1980s.
is the 1980s.
Amen.
I don't care what anyone says. They can say whatever they want. They're wrong. Okay? And so
Absolutely wrong.
we're choosing six songs today that we think are our favorites from 1986, at least for now. Because, dude, honestly, if we did this show in a month, they might be different.
Absolutely.
All right? That's just because there's a lot of great movies in 1986. This was a tough choice, choosing some of these, man. Because, back then in the 80s, the soundtrack was so much bigger a deal than it is now.
Oh, absolutely.
Soundtracks became stupid. Once the 90s and the 2000s hits, it was just like they were so intent on giving you that one song, that one hit, that soundtracks were lame. But dude, back in the 80s, the whole soundtrack were good.
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
it didn't mean that some of the songs didn't become more popular than others, but the soundtracks were good. In fact, when I was young and buying music like crazy and mowing lawns to feed my habit, dude, I would always buy movie soundtracks because it was like a various artists tape. You got more groups on it.
I've started doing that in recent years where building my record collection, I took a few steps back. I know there's some, holy grails out there for me, but I started collecting the movie soundtracks from the 80s that I love on vinyl. Mm-hmm.
Dude,
absolutely.
Love it. Great choice.
I
Let's get right into it, baby.
Yeah,
What do you got?
let's do it.
Because you have a great, dude, your lead-off hit here is intensely good. Give it to us.
All right. So my first song is If You Leave by OMD from the movie Pretty in Pink.
Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
Yes.
That is their real name.
I would have never remembered that. That's why I put OMD.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, absolutely.
that's
the brains of the operation.
I don't know about that. Dude, if I'm the brains of the operation, we're in deep trouble.
The waves are getting big.
Dude, whoa. All right.
So
Sorry.
let me just start out by saying Molly Ringwald. So wait a minute. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. This song, If You Leave by OMD, this song to me is just simply a fun throwback to my adolescence and my first Hollywood crush. In fact, 14-year-old me was going to marry Molly Ringwald.
Wow.
So when I hear this song, I may not always remember the artist or song title, but I will never forget about Molly Ringwald. The first few notes kick in, and I'm just thrown back to 14-year-old me. So now I would just say thank you, OMD, for this most beautiful song and the Molly Ringwald memories.
Dude. Before I even say anything about this song, dude, first crushes, like Hollywood crush, mine was Erin Gray, Lieutenant Wilma Deering from Buck Rogers. Do you remember that? Dude, she looked good in those white pants. It's the 70s.
Amen.
Bro, you're like a little kid and you're like, wow. Dude, sorry, we got a little weird there.
I'm sorry, 70s for me, it was the
OMD,
Charlie's Angels.
OMD is one of my favorite bands, dude. Like, this is like early electronica music, man. And they are so talented. And they've got stuff that goes all the way back to the 70s. They did a ton of like the old records and stuff like that, where they had remixes and tons of stuff of their songs. Dude, this is such a great band. And, I say this on the show from time to time, but I'm being serious about this one for real. Deep dive this group. OMD, they are so good. Such a great choice, dude. Excellent choice.
Yes, sir.
For
Appreciate
my
that, Brother
first
Mo.
song, hey, man, you're welcome. My first song, I chose the song Break the Ice by John Farnham from the movie Rad. Dude, every boy in the 1980s was obsessed with BMX bikes. I mean, every last one of them. I still have mine hanging in the garage to this day.
I don't think he can ride it anymore.
I can't seem to give it up. Oh, I can ride it. I just can't seem to give it up, dude. I built that bike from scratch. Every piece of it is custom. Predator frame, Kuwahara neck, Skyway mags, CW handlebars. I guess I'm still a little obsessed even after all these years, obviously. But to say we were excited when a movie came out in 1986 about tournament BMX bikers is one of the most massive understatements in the history of anything.
You got that right.
This song this movie starts with a classic 80s movie montage showing bikers racing and doing freestyle tricks. And in my memory, they play the whole song. This is the song that starts the movie, and they play the whole thing. It's very unusual for a movie, even in the 80s, to start with a 3-minute montage.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? But this is the song that they used. It's one of the greatest opening scenes of any movie ever. This song is classic 80s. I mean, it's perfect in just about every way. John Farnham is an amazing singer, and he's an Aussie. It just proves another one of my theories. Everything musical that comes out of Oz is top notch, which is great because that'll lead into your next song. This song is absolutely righteous. So are all of his other tunes on this soundtrack. Dude, Farnham is still huge in Australia.
Absolutely.
Dude, Break the Ice, baby.
All right. So for me, Break the Ice, I love it. It's one of many powerful and uplifting 80s soundtrack classic songs. I mean, when I went back to listen to the song, it raised my spirits. I got all hype. I was like, yeah, you know what? I wanted to go out and get me a BMX bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't want to hurt myself.
Dude, you don't want to hurt your back. Yeah. Well, I got one upstairs. You can ride if you want.
Future podcast, Mo riding his bike.
Yeah, dude. It's still got the laid back seat. I'm telling you.
My man.
It's classic, dog. All right. So what do you got for number 2?
All right. Number 2, we have Who Made Who by AC/DC on the Maximum Overdrive soundtrack. So for 14-year-old me, it didn't get much better than this. A sci-fi horror movie made by Stephen King, starring one of my many favorites of a long list of actors, Emilio Estevez. And the whole soundtrack was made by AC/DC. Not just one song, not just two, the whole soundtrack. And as far as I know, if anybody would know, Mo would know. If there's, I can't think of another movie with a whole soundtrack done by one band or artist off the top of my head.
Well, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, my next song is exactly that.
I knew he would know.
I didn't even try that.
I knew he would know. Love all the songs. Love the movie. If you're into that sci-fi, if you're a Stephen King fan, you know what? I recommend going right now to watch it. I mean, if I may say real quick, that my favorite scene is when the guy has, he battles it out with the soda machine. I remember that.
Yeah. Dude, and once you see that movie, you'll never forget that truck with the Green Goblin on the front of it.
Yeah.
Dude,
when I was younger, I loved it, but that Green Goblin gave me nightmares.
Yeah, dude, this is such a great song. And anybody who knows me, AC/DC, again, my theory about Aussie bands. Dude, AC/DC, the greatest rock and roll band ever. In 20-minute increments.
Has to be increments. Go. Who made who?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it's so good. So, I did. What a great segue because, you were just talking about that. So let's wrap this one over. Hey, my second song begins with Who. Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen from the Highlander soundtrack. Queen did the whole soundtrack.
Which I was unaware of.
Yeah. Highlander is a cult classic about an immortal Scotsman walking down the centuries pursued by the Kurgan, a towering monster of a man from the steppes of Russia.
We're not talking about William Wallace.
Until they reach the time of the gathering, where the few who remain will battle to the last. Dude, it's not just the story. It's the cinematography. This is one of the finest films ever made. And Queen composed the soundtrack. I don't understand why this movie isn't still sort of on every list of one of the greatest movies ever, because it kind of isn't. It's sort of like like in the background type of movie. Dude, Queen did the soundtrack, right? It's got Sean Connery.
Cult classic.
Dude, Christopher Lambert, right? But this song is by far my favorite track from a group that I idolized as both a kid and an adult. Freddie's range and power are on display here, and his ability to fill the listener with emotion.
It's ridiculous.
This song has parts of the musical score in it as well. If you don't feel something listening to this song, put some headphones on. Because I'm telling you, if you don't feel something, I don't think you're capable of appreciating music in any meaningful way. This song has so much private meaning for me in so many different times of my life. I'm sure many of you who know the song feel the same. But knowing the road that Freddie was traveling at this time of his life makes the lyrics even more painful. He is a talent beyond all talents. Freddie Mercury is the greatest male singer of the modern era.
Amen.
And Queen's catalog of music is one of the finest I can think of in the entire history of music. And this song, woo, no.
Queen. I mean, what can you say about Queen?
Bro.
Like you said, legendary. And I get, in good ways, wrapped up emotionally anytime I listen to any Queen song. It's just, that's the way they, affect me. But as far as Who Wants to Live Forever, legendary band with one of my all-time favorite actors in the movie, Sean Connery. Nothing more to say. Sean Connery, I feel, was like one of the, I could say, best actors of our generation.
Dude.
One of many. I mean, that could be a whole podcast.
Bro, it's Sean Connery, man. Right?
It's 007.
That's right. And many other things. So there it is. There's my second song. Who Wants to Live Forever? So how you wrapping us up, dude? We're at your last song already.
We are wrapping us up with probably my all-time favorite soundtrack song. So let me give you a little hint. Talk to me, Goose.
Bro, show up that shirt. Let's see it.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Talk to me, Goose.
All right. Danger Zone. Kenny Loggins' Top Gun soundtrack. Done by legendary Kenny Loggins, who has a long list of ultimate soundtrack songs. I'm All Right, Caddyshack, Footloose, Footloose, Meet Me Halfway, Over the Top, to say a few. I absolutely love the opening scene of Top Gun and what gets my adrenaline pumping in Danger Zone. As you were talking about your other song, about the intro, I mean, this song kind of plays the same, scenario in Top Gun. So when I was younger, for the longest time, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I really wanted to be a fighter pilot because of this movie.
Mm-hmm. Everybody did. Bro, yeah.
But as life would have it, my eyesight wasn't, it just wasn't there for me. So,
and I'm afraid of heights.
I joined them. I am afraid of heights too. I'm just a wee little man. So I joined the Marine Corps and became a ground pounder, 0311 infantry. But still to this day, because of this song and the way it gets my adrenaline pumping, I still want to jump in the cockpit and I want to be a fighter pilot and I want to ride into the danger zone.
Bro. Everybody going to ride into the danger zone. This song, dude, and this album, because, dude, there were tons of hits from this album, right? Because you had Berlin, Take My Breath Away.
Oh,
I mean, that summer, the summer of 86, Top Gun was it. We had, again, I was so into music back then. My brother and I we shared a room back then, right? And I remember, the window being open at night, and we would listen to, a tape to go to sleep every night. Right, I had this little Sony boombox, and we put it in, right?
He still has it, I bet.
And, we would talk for a little while, and maybe we would flip the tape, and by the second half, you were done, right? You were sleeping. But, dude, this tape was in that tape deck, a good bit of that summer, right? So, I mean, I just remember all these songs at night, and you'd be chilling out, And dude, oh man, the Faldermeyer songs dude, this is a great album and a great song. What a great choice.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you included this movie too, because it really was that good, So, all right. So we're down to my last song.
Again, I really don't like when we get to the end. I really don't. I love being here with my boy Mo and all you out there in internet land.
I'm going to choose the song Live to Tell from Madonna and the movie At Close Range. Madonna absolutely ruled the airwaves in the 1980s. She was one of the biggest stars in the entire world. She always seemed to have her finger on the heartbeat of the next big sound. This is my favorite Madonna song. It's not even just like my favorite soundtrack, one of my favorite soundtracks from this year. It's my favorite Madonna song. It has always been since it came out. I remember hearing it on MTV, and the video was just sort of scenes from the movie. You know, a movie I have admittedly never seen.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah.
I will watch it this week.
Melodically, the song is brilliant. It has all the elements of a classic 80s song. The big synthesizers, the 808 drums. The song has an interesting little breakdown in the middle, too. You almost think it's over, but it really kind of helps to build the song's emotion. It's that chorus, though. It's one of the most singable choruses I can think of. I absolutely love this song. I mean, Love doesn't even really cover it. It's just so nostalgic and so powerfully delivered. They just don't make pop songs or pop stars like this anymore.
No, they do
If
not.
there were a Mount Rushmore of 80s pop stars, Madonna would be up there staring down at all of us.
Yes, she would be.
Bro.
Amazing song. Amazing choice.
Yeah.
Live to Tell. Like I said, like we both admitted, we've never seen the movie, but as I was doing a little bit of my research, I definitely have to watch it because looking back, an amazing cast ensemble. You wouldn't believe the list of actors that have come a long way and built huge careers that are in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just say one of them, Sean Penn.
Yeah, dude. It's a great movie.
And Madonna's song,
right? Even though I've never seen it.
And Madonna's song was, to me, was just the icing on the cake. And as you said about her just like ruling the 80s airwaves.
Oh, man.
She also ruled over my heart. Oh, I love you, Madonna.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I was on the borderline till you just said that.
Well, you might just be my lucky star.
Yeah, bro. True blue. Hey, thanks so much. We're going to stop right there because that's just already too much. Hey, thanks so much for listening. Give us some of your songs from 1986 that were on movie soundtracks.
Yeah,
or
love
really
to hear them.
Anytime. Let us know. Come to Facebook or Instagram or YouTube and comment. Let us know what you think about movie soundtracks and some of your favorites. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Rooster Stone across all social media platforms. Don't forget to watch Rooster Stone's new single video out on YouTube now, Mr. Celebrity.
Just watch it. Amazing.
Dude, and don't forget about peace and one love. Come on over to roosterstone.com where you can book the band for any event you can imagine. Acoustic, full band, whatever your event may require. You can also email us to take online music lessons at an affordable monthly price. Don't forget to download our original music and like, follow, and subscribe to Rooster Stone across all social media platforms. Keep rocking out at roosterstone.com.